Bienvenidas, bienvenidos. We are visiting Catania. What a wonderful ancient city. Wonderful place, beautiful people. Can't wait to share it with you. But first, this is Latina Literati. Nestled in the folds of the great Mount Etna, the volcano, the largest volcano in Europe. Catania is established in about 729 by the Chalcidians from Naxos in Greece. So Catane, as it was called, and now Catania, is an ancient city, part of what was known as Greater or Gran Magna Grecia, Greater Greece. We've talked about it before. The Greeks had their mainland, and then they had all of these colonies all over the Mediterranean, and Catane, and now Catania, was established as one of them. So you have amazing soil because of the volcanic nutrients, so you have wonderful agriculture, and of course the Greeks benefited from that. You eventually have it come under Roman rule, and that's where you have the amazing theater that's in the middle of the city. This Roman theater is in the middle of the city, and you can visit it. It's just beautiful. So Catania is central in trade and in culture and in agriculture for all of the Mediterranean, part of Greater Greece, but also part of the Roman province of Sicilia. And of course, in 251, you have the martyrdom of Saint Agatha. Saint Agatha is the patroness of Catania, and the Duomo, beautiful buildings in the center of the city, are named after her. You have a couple of tragedies. You have earthquakes and you have fires, and then the city gets to be rebuilt as a Baroque jewel. And truly it is a Baroque jewel. The buildings and the architecture and the streets, the boulevards, the pedestrian areas are just beautiful. And they're made from this volcanic rock. So you have the dark volcanic rock with the light detail. Just beautiful buildings, wonderful place to visit. So like the rest of Sicily, you have layer upon layer of people that take control of it. You of course have the Byzantines, you have the Arabs, you have the Normans, you have the Spanish, and it is during this time of the Spanish that it really becomes, it has its epoch. The architect Vicarini is responsible for the Baroque rebuilding of Catania, and you can tell that it is done with so much love, so much passion for a city that is just a jewel of the eastern coast of Sicily. In the 19th and 20th centuries, Catania develops into an important port, an industrial hub, but always with a feeling of art, a feeling of a joy for life, wonderful opera house, and of course everything is named after important people. The Bellini Opera House, where the famous Norma, the opera, was inspired and performed. There's just so much in Catania to see that I definitely recommend several days. One day is not enough for Catania. It's a wonderful, wonderful city, beautiful people, great place to visit. Highly recommended. And now for my favorite part of the video, the book recommendations. The first book is a wonderful book about the life of a woman, the long life of Marianna Ucrìa, written by a Sicilian princess. And it talks about what it's like to live as a young woman, married very young, and the things that you have to do when you have to survive in a society that treats you like maybe you're property, maybe you belong to someone. What is your worth? How do you make your voice heard in 19th century Sicily? So it's an interesting book. It's a good read, highly recommended. The second book is, of course, Vincenzo Bellini, his life and operas, because he is so central to Sicily and to Catania. He is a national hero there. And of course, Norma is a fabulous opera. The greatest aria, of course, being Casta Diva, sung by none other than Callas. So just a superb opera, really amazing composer, truly worth studying his life and all of his inspirations. Last but absolutely not least is Midnight in Sicily by Peter Robb. This is a story, but also wrapped in descriptions of Sicilian culture and food and life in villages and traditions and how people live in different parts of Sicily. If you really want to drill down and get to the nitty-gritty, the detail of the beauty of what is Sicilian life, this is the book that you want to read. So as always, check your local library, check your local bookseller, because I'm sure they'll have them for you to enjoy, and we want to always support local booksellers and our local libraries. This video is special in that I want to dedicate it to a beautiful couple that I met in Catania who were very kind, who helped me. So Giada and Vittorio, this video is for you. Thank you so much, and let us know what you'd like us to talk about. If you have books that you recommend on Sicily, we would love to hear your recommendations. So thank you always for this joint journey and for your support. As always, con mucho cariño, mucho salud, mucho amor. Gracias.